April 2025. South Park had been off broadcast for 2 years and had had a single special the year prior. Virtually no news, and finally we had something. Yeah! South Park is back! And then they hit us with a teaser trailer just a few days before the episode. My God, this is going to be awesome.
Hey, relax, guys. Take a rest.
Matt Trey, I take back anything bad I've ever said. I love season 20.
What are you, some kind of dictator from the Middle East?
Okay, it could be good.
Why's my dick so small?
But that's the size it is in the photo.
Nobody makes fun of me and gets away with it.
I can't even see anything, it's so small.
Okay, maybe it wasn't the greatest episode in the world. Oh my God. This episode is in the top 10? It is just below Return of the Fellowship of the Ring to the Two Towers. Arguably one of the best episodes of the show. And it's above Good Times with Weapons? Now, in all fairness, I can see why this episode is so high. It had been a while since the last episode, and it was such a big thing when it released. But like top 10, I wouldn't even put it in the top 50, top 100. This episode sucks. I like the end bit though, that was funny. I like seeing Donald Trump penis in the desert.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I endorse this message.
I like the next episode a lot better though. Oh yeah, a little story thing. Jesus is back. PC Principal is Power Christian Principal. Cartman doesn't want to live anymore because he can't be anti-woke. That gets dropped after this episode. Anyways, got a nut. Also, just to show how unpartisan and unbiased I am, here's Nick Fuentes.
That's the stupidest haircut I've ever seen.
You are wrong. Leviticus 3:17 says it shall be a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings. So you can shut up, baby. You just hate America and you love abortions.
First of all, I just think it's hilarious, and secondly...
Did you know that this episode hasn't been broadcast since September? Mr. Mackey loses his job or so fucking boring. I don't care about it. It's Nick Fuentes! That's kind of the main reason people talk about this episode, the fact that it is the Charlie Kirk episode. The Mr. Mackey storyline had already been done with Mexican Joker. The episode itself has a lot of fairly funny moments, but it has one of the worst setups to a joke I've ever seen.
Rage against the ICE. This is just out of control. A lot of the people being targeted in these raids are kind, hardworking, deeply faithful people who care for their families.
Okay, this is leading somewhere pretty good so far.
I have no doubt that there are many, many Latinos in heaven.
So that's where the budget went. The end of the episode has Mar-a-Lago, and it's featured as like an Epstein Island of sorts. Matt Trey, please don't make me defend the president, like come on. Now if they wanted to portray him as a pedophile, we already have one.
Boss, the plane is here from Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Best part of the episode, no contest.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Above Sermon on the Mount.
Integrity box. Integrity box.
This episode was pretty simple, but probably the best of the season so far. Randy loses his workers, he uses AI, Towley gets sodomized. I like the direction they went in this episode where they show how spineless corporations are depending on who is and is not the president, and then comparing that to current AI use where it just jerks you off. Randy doing ketamine was funny.
Not now, Sharon. The porch won't slow down.
The porch won't slow down?
It's not slowing down.
Oh wait, I almost forgot about the most funny part of the episode. The same jokes from 2 episodes ago.
And you do not have a small penis.
And you definitely do not have a small penis. You do not have small penis.
I will say, Tally going through a militarized Washington, D.C. was really funny visually. Randy gives away Tally at the end of the episode because ketamine, and because they have no money left, Integrity Farms is done. Forever.
There's one thing I know, it's that right now, there's just no place for Tegrity.
You deserve worse, Randy. But yeah, Tally's gone forever. Not a big fan of the next episode.
Betsy! Guess what? My dad took me to the Asian pop-up store. Look what I got! Serenity Labubu!
Give them another Emmy guide, they deserve it. Butters buys Labubu for Red because he love her.
Welcome to Shitty Asian Pop-Up Store.
My god, they got it down so well. This episode's big topic is tariffs.
It's your government. I don't get fucked by tariff. You get fucked by tariff.
That's it, that's pretty much all they have to say in this episode. The girl summons Satan with the Labubu, and then we find out he's pregnant. Truly incredible TV. I will say the saving grace in this episode was...
This is a Fox News Super Alert!
Honestly, whenever it wasn't Fox News, I did not care. That's why this episode just barely goes over Sermon on the Mount. Because of Fox News.
Are you fucking Satan?
I'm not fucking Satan.
Pretty much the whole country thinks you're fucking Satan.
I'm not.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy. The first time somebody told me that, I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom, I showed them. The thing is, he was right. And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked, all these fucking pricks. Everywhere I looked, doing the exact same fucking thing. Over and over and over and over and over again. Thinking, this time, it's gonna be different. No, please. This time, it's gonna be different.
I can't wait for the next episode. Oh.
If you're seeing this, I'm probably dead. Hey, good to see you, man.
In between Walk is Dead and Conflict of Interest, Charlie Kirk was shot. Some people think they were making an episode about Charlie Kirk. Some people think they had something to do with it. I feel like Trey Parker's wife had something on Twitter, I think, saying that he had no ill will against him. I'm inclined to believe that. The Charlie Kirk episode was pulled from broadcast, which hasn't been done to my knowledge since 201. They did have Steve Irwin show up after he died, however, that wasn't really poking fun, that was more just, this guy died recently. I think Matt and Trey just wanted to cool things down and just take a week off. Matt and Trey said it themselves one time, they don't really hate anyone.
You know, South Parketeers, a lot of our fans ask us, do you really hate the celebrities you make fun of in South Park? And the answer is, of course not. It's all just in good fun. Except when it comes to Barbra Streisand. We hate her.
That is just a joke, but I don't really think they harbor any hate towards Charlie Kirk or anyone else they make fun of for that matter.
And so now, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Conflict of Interest.
You're watching Fox News!
Oh my god, it's peak. Everyone gets really into betting apps and hilarity ensues.
Why the hell did my mom destroy a Palestinian hospital?
'Cause she's a Jew?
Trump doesn't want the baby, so he keeps trying to get rid of it in these Looney Tunes ass ways.
No, Brendan Carr, don't.
Whoa! Oh! You see?
Nah, Brendan Carr, don't do it. Whoa.
Whoa! Mr. President, I'm feeling much better.
No, fuck, Brendan Carr.
And the thing is, it was fun. They blended politics and a normal episode, and it was so good. Kyle's main driving force in this episode is he wants to get a bet about his mom taken down.
Hello?
And little JD is actually secretly evil. And at the end of the day, Cartman lost out on a bunch of money. Man, you know what? I have hope for this season again. Okay, I'll get to the ranking then. Matt Trey, you bastards, this is just season 27 again. Sorry, let me just fix that right there. There we go. Season 28. Alright, Matt, what if this new episode is about 6-7?
Alright, man, that sounds great.
Doctor, can I ask a question? About how long do you need me to be still? Okay. So how long now?
Just another 6-7 seconds there.
Dude, we're the greatest show on television. This episode answers the question of, what if 6-7 but evil?
6, 7. 6, 7. 6 and 7. 6 point something. 6, 7.
I'm sorry. I don't like the way you are looking at me. Okay? You have a fucking problem in your head. Do you think I'm bullshitting you? Do you think I'm lying? Fuck you! Okay? Fuck you!
6-7 causes Peter Thiel to come in, and then he takes Cartman away because he's too crazy, and he can help stop the Antichrist.
On 6 or 7 minutes, I'm not.
Also, Jesus gets a girlfriend. I don't care. It don't matter. None of this matters.
South Park sucks now? Yeah, everyone knows it. South Park sucks now. And it's because of all this political shit.
I mean, I liked season 20. Donald starts seeing his wife.
It's here right now. In the corner.
Greatest bit in the episode. Peter Thiel doesn't do anything. And then Stan has the opportunity for possibly a decent B-plot. I like it when Matt and Trey do this type of stuff, because it shows they do keep up with the fans still to this day.
Fed up with the direction our town is going. We all want change in our community. And now, there's an opportunity to truly make your voices heard. Introducing the South Park Sucks Now cryptocurrency.
Can we cut back to Donald Trump? Thank you.
Well, actually, we have a really strong crypto advisor. Your cousin on the East Coast.
Man, remember cousin Kyle? The boys try and get him to pull a pump and dump scheme. He can't do it. He goes to jail. Stan learns it's okay to live in a retirement home.
Things will go back to normal. And in the meantime, we just have to make the most of where we are.
You know what, Kyle? You're right. Beavis and Butthead is on after South Park.
Ah, damn it. Don't worry, Beavis. We can just, go back in time an hour to before it got the germs on it. Oh, yeah, cool.
Dude, this show is awesome. Potato Famine, all the kids are using AI in this episode, and they're all generating frickin' potatoes. That's the big gimmick of this episode. They're just making fake AI stuff. It's just not that funny. The only real thing I found funny was Donald Trump and JD Vance fucking each other in the arseholes. And then also this bit.
But now the criminals have faces that can just start turning into oranges that eat other oranges. That's when you realize maybe the job doesn't need you anymore.
Other than those two things, I really don't have much to say about this episode. I just was not a fan. I don't particularly care for their commentary on AI either. It boils down to just AI bad, and that's the same feckin' episode they had last season, which I also didn't really care for. Oh yeah, also story-wise, Peter Thiel is now in prison. That's about it. Best episode, no contest. Pete Hegseth shows I don't care. Get me to the real plot. South Park has no money to sponsor the Turkey Trot. They get money from Saudi Arabia. Hilarity ensues.
And tradition. It's the 28th annual South Park Turkey Trot, sponsored by Saudi Arabia.
Anyways, Pete Hegseth needs to get Peter Thiel out of prison, but then he ruins the Turkey Trot, and then that's about it. He ends up in jail, and then he'll do something next fortnight. Maybe.
Vandalism.
That's a serious charge. As your lawyer, I will do everything I can to get you off.
Okay, I guess. But I'd rather it was with a chick.
Might have been the only week I didn't prefer Beavis and Butthead over South Park, I'm gonna be honest.
What special time and special day, it's Woodland Critter Christmas. Crab out! Yeah, let's go!
This episode finally wraps up everything. We get a wrap on Jesus, we get a wrap on Peter Thiel, Satan's butt baby. The plot of this episode is very convoluted, and I don't think they care too much. The main thing is Peter Thiel and Pete Hegseth are out of jail, and Donald Trump finally gets rid of the baby, and Jesus isn't macho, Christian, whatever.
We've looked at the ultrasound, and it appears that at some point when nobody was watching, the baby hung itself and took its own life.
That's it, that's how Satan's butt baby gets resolved. Also, the Woodland Critters are here just because. They don't really do anything. They're just kind of there. Man, remember the Woodland Critters? It was fun getting to see them again, I will say. But the main thing about this episode is the ending. Donald Trump celebrates because no more baby. Satan walks off and is probably not going to be seen again until, if I had to guess, sometime around season 31, season 32, whenever Trump gets out of office. But then Stan gets an ending that I really like.
You asked for a Christmas miracle, and I didn't listen. So now, go to this address.
Stan is finally back to where he was pre-season 22.
Thank you. Thank you!
I'll be here, Stan, watching over everybody. Never give up on the things that you commit to.
And you know what? I think that ending makes up for this kind of lackluster season. Wait a minute, no it doesn't. Half this season sucked. This season reminded me a lot of season 20. The key difference is season 20 at least kept on going with its plot episode after episode and didn't just drop things. Kind of. But this one had a lot of the same problems with Peacemaker season 2, where it just feels like it's going nowhere for like 90% of the runtime. It also didn't help the fact that most episodes had a 2-week gap or a 3-week gap in the case of Conflict of Interest and Twisted Christian. But I'm glad this season is done and over with. I stuck with it because I like South Park, I like Matt and Trey, and I respect them enough to see their vision out. This season didn't really work for me. I liked season 20 a lot more, but you know what?
Dude, I almost thought those Afghani kids talked you into not liking America. No, dude. America may have some problems, but it's our home. Our team. And if you don't want to root for your team, then you should get the hell out of the stadium. Yeah. Go America. Go America. Go Broncos. Yeah, go Broncos. Yeah.
Anyways, the next one's gonna be on Fiona and Cake. Bye, guys. I'll do Watchmen after.